crafting live tonight. It is Wednesday, and that means it's the Artistry Collective night. So hopefully you came over here from Frapps Scraps, said hi to Shauna, watched her amazing journal, junk journaling put together. She's working on a sewing journal. You must watch her if you want to start to journal. And up after me is Kristy from Kristy's Crafty Cottage. She is our hostess. She brought us all together on this great YouTube adventure. So come on in, say hi. And if you're watching this when I'm not live, hey, and welcome. I hope you like what you see. Give the video a thumbs up, and would love to have you join all us makers. So if you love to make all the things, welcome, welcome, friend. Alrighty, look what I found at Dollar Tree. I'm doing a bee project, and I dressed the part. Hey, Judy, Laurel, hi. Ooh, I need to fuel up. I was running around getting ready for my live. Of course, you know, like, I had an idea, but I'm never prepared. Hi, Tamara, how are you? All right, friend. Tamara, do you have videos on YouTube? Message me. I have a question to ask you about that. And Laurel, hi, I miss you, friend. All right, what am I doing here? I don't know. I'm just a mess. All right, so look what I found at Dollar Tree. It's gold, and it's a charger, and honeycomb. Oh my goodness, I love it. I even love this color. I'm thinking I should have got two. Why don't I always think to get more than one? Yes, Tamara, yes. I'm hosting something this summer, and I want to ask you about it. How much? $1.25. Am I backwards again? Yeah. Yeah, they didn't fix the backwards thing, did they? No, although there's some really wild buttons over here. Oh my goodness. So how's your week been so far? I messaged Linda earlier about lunch at Dallas on Friday, so if you're available, maybe we can meet for lunch on Friday. Am I staying warm? I just took off my sweater because the light's here, and I was cold, and then the lights kind of warmed me up, so I took my sweater off, but it's close by. Can you believe it? On my way home, my car said 48 degrees. It's yucky. It's been dark and raining all day. Not like a heavy rain, just like a spritzy, yucky kind of rain. You should be able to. Okay, awesome. Am I selling stuff? My stuff is for sale. If you see, go back to my videos, and if you see anything you like, go ahead and message me. Leave a comment. I'll be sure to get back to you. All right, like I said, I'm going to paint this. And I'm going to paint it like I was struggling. Do I go off-white? Do I go white? I'm going to go white. So this is white Adirondack. It's Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. And I know it's backwards for you. I'm sorry. There is nothing I could do about it. It used to be the lives were front-facing, like they were the right way. Hey, Karen. Cold and damp and miserable. 48 degrees. Like a couple weeks ago, it was like almost 90. We were in the high 80s. All right, so usually these take a few coats. Let's see how it goes. Right, we've got time. We've got an hour. Levon, hello. Want to share me over to the us group? I would love that, friend. Regina, just yucky weather, right? Wait, what? Snow? Look at this. Just put my wipes into my paint. Snow in South Dakota? Is that normal? Is that normal for this time of year? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Why? Why can't we just have nice weather, right? I made a mess and I haven't even started painting yet. I haven't started anything yet. All right, let's get started. I'm doing a bee craft because I found the honeycomb charger. It is so stinking cute. I was at the checkout and I just happened to look over and glance at the chargers. I was like, what kind of pattern is that? And I saw it was the honeycomb and I'm like, I gotta have that. I think I'm gonna go back and get another one. Thank you so much, Levon. I appreciate that. But you know what? It's nice all on its own. I think I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna keep it the gold color and maybe do something vintage with it. Snow is coming up there? Wait, where? Where? Snow is coming where, Tamara? No. I don't want to hear that. The only S word I want to hear is sunny. Levon, did you see Shauna? She is working on a sewing journal. It's so stinking cute. Common up in South Dakota. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. This time of year. Oh, those poor people. What do they get? Like, I probably froze. I am so sorry about that. All right, the hard thing about painting this, well, it's sunny and 100 degrees out in the desert. I bet it is. That's extreme. But you know what? I'll take it over yucky. Definitely need a pool then. Do you guys even go out and like swim in that weather when it's that hot? Or does the pool water get really hot too? Like, you know, like how in Florida and some places up north and they have the pools, they have the heated pools, they heat it up. Do you have like coolers? Like, is there such a thing? I can't imagine it's too refreshing. Did I remember to turn it on? I did. Oh yeah, the pool water is very warm. You'll be wishing for 100. I know, my friend. I know. I need to live somewhere where it's like 70s all year round. That would be beautiful. And no allergies. Can I get that? Is there a place in the world like that? This is how it's looking. Kind of messy, kind of yucky. You put ice in our pool when you were a kid. How much ice did you need? I know sometimes, like, like we have a little baby pool for the dog, and I'll put it out, and I'll just like sit on a chair, put my feet in there. Just having your feet wet is enough to like cool you off, right? If there is, they aren't telling everyone. No, they're not. They're not. The dog loves it. She just loves the little kiddie pool. She loves water. When she was a pup, we used to take her to the streams and she would swim, and we've taken her to the beach. She just absolutely loves the water. Naughty Kitty loves water. She's obsessed with water. I wonder how she would like the kiddie pool. Funny thing about Naughty Kitty, the other night I was downstairs, went to the bathroom. I hear her meowing. She doesn't meow much, right? So I'm thinking she was meowing really, like it was a weird meow. So I go looking for her. Can't find her anywhere. I'm like, okay. Didn't think anything of it. Go to bed. She wasn't, I woke up, she wasn't with me. That was kind of weird. Naughty Kitty needs a pull. So, you know, I didn't think much of it. In the morning, you know, I was getting ready for work, whatever, you know, like she wasn't there. I just figured she was somewhere. Thinking, you know, she might be in with my daughter. Later on in the day, my husband texts me and he's like, hey, guess what? Guess where Kitty was? I'm like, what? And he was like, Kitty, she was missing last night. I'm like, what? She was? He's like, yeah. So in our kitchen, the corner cabinet, it spins around, and she's always obsessed with that, right? So I was putting dishes away or whatever, and I left it open. And then when I came back through the kitchen, I shut it. Or I must have shut it on my way to the bathroom. Yeah, because she was missing when I came out of the bathroom. He says I opened that thing to put the dishes away, or the pots and pans away, and boom, he says, she comes shooting out of there, scared the bejesus out of him. Took him a minute to realize it. That poor thing was stuck in there all night long. She did not leave my side last night. It's like, oh my goodness. Right? Like, you know, she didn't cry all night. She was just crying after I shut the cabinet. But I was just like, oh my goodness. And I heard her crying, and I came out, and I didn't really like see her. I was like, okay, because you know sometimes they'll cry for treats. Hey, Alice. But you know, I didn't think much of it. I was like, she'll find her way upstairs, whatever. Yeah, nope. Nope. She does that with the dryer too. We never. Curiosity gets the cat stuck in the cabinet. Yes. And she goes into, like, if you leave the dryer door open, she jumps in too. So we check it before we put clothes in, before we run it. Because, you know, we've never run. We've never had that accident. Usually she'll jump in when we're taking the clothes out. But we check. We never run the dryer without, you know, checking to see if that naughty kitty is in there. Hey, James, how are you? Welcome back. All right, this is coat number 2. And this is what it's looking like. I might put another coat in there. That's what it's looking like so far. Now I was kind of thinking maybe I should have done a yellow. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get 2 more chargers. And you probably do want to seal these after you paint them because, you know, it's paint on plastic. It could chip. Poor Kit Kat, was she acting neglected? Yeah, she, I was at work. She didn't leave his side, and then when I got home, she was like, hovering around, and then when I got into bed, she just sat cuddled right up next to me and was there the whole night. It's like, oh my goodness. I've told you the story, like she's gotten out or whatever, and she's my daughter's cat, but my daughter is, between work and school, she's out a lot. So we've like fallen in love with her, whatever. So like, a couple times she's gotten out and my daughter gets so mad. I say to my husband, I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, if she ever has kids, she's never going to let us babysit. We're terrible. But it would definitely be different with a baby. Can you lock a baby up in a cabinet? Oh my goodness. Oh. You don't think about these things. Like you're all like when your kids are little, you're all super hyper vigilant about, baby proofing everything. You gotta pet proof everything. But I'll tell you what, last night before I went to bed, I made sure I knew where Kit Kat was. You have baby experience. Hey, Corey from Creative Roots Art by Corey. Yeah, grands will get into the cabinets. My kids used to get into the cabinets too. Oh my goodness. When you like don't have littles, you don't pay attention to certain things anymore. But she's just so naughty. She's so curious. What'd you miss? Oh, my naughty kitty got into the cabinet the other night, and I shut the cabinet door, but I didn't know she was in there. I had heard her crying when I didn't see her, so I didn't think anything of it. Well, the next day, my husband goes to put the pots and pans away in the cabinet that spins, and zoom, out she comes, scared the bejesus out of him. Oh boy. My t-shirt says, she works hard for the honey. Kitty. That naughty kitty. Oh my goodness. I wasn't there. He messaged me and told me. I was just laughing. He was like, how did she get in there? And I was like, she goes in there. Usually I see her or whatever. And I was like, I just saw the cabinet open and I shut it. Here's what it's looking like. I think I did 3 coats. Corey, I loved yours and Mary's lives tonight. You guys are making coffee cups? Lori and I tried to go live on her channel last week and it didn't work too well. We were freezing up a lot. Your daughter's kitty has to be on top of you literally every time I visit. Oh, Yeah, Sharon, that's how this one is. So I'm really allergic. And I suffer terribly, but it's, I don't know, it's worth it. She's so stinking sweet. She is just as sweet as she is naughty. Alright, here's what it's looking like. Here's what it looks like. It's a whole different plate. I mean, the paint in the middle is not perfect. I can live with it. Alright, let's put that away. I'm going to grab some yellow and a chippy brush. And this is Folk Art. It's a matte paint. It's called Medium Yellow. Ooh, matches my shirt. I have been loving the yellow. Has anybody seen Frapps and Scraps? Is she in the house? I was talking to her the other day. She had sent me a message and I responded at 6 in the morning. Now I'm on the East Coast, she's on the West Coast. Right away she messaged me back, we're talking, and then I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning? She's like, I can't sleep, I'm stressed. So in case you're wondering, yes, we are really friends. We have been going live together on YouTube on Wednesday nights, I think for about 2 years now. It started off as a different group, and there were more people in the group, in the collaboration, and then it just changed, and I think we had like 4 or 5 people, and then it changed again, and we're down to 3, the Artistry Collective. It's Shauna from Frapps and Scraps, me, Leah from Make Other Things With Me, and Kristy from Kristy's Crafty Cottage. She is the hostess. She's the one that got this all going, and the 3 of us have stuck together. We don't always go live together on Wednesdays. Sometimes it's just one of us, sometimes it's 2 of us. You don't see Shauna. Sometimes it's all 3 of us, like tonight. And Kristy will be up after me. She's on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh my goodness. I love, 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 love this. You guys, oh my goodness. Can you see it already? Look at this goodness. Don't you just love yellow and white together? All right, I hope Shauna's okay. I love this collab. Enjoying watching you ladies. Oh, thank you so much. And I love it. Like I said, like, sometimes one of us has something else to do, or, you know, like, it's really, they're amazing. We mesh together so well. We work together so well. You know, there's no BS involved. Bring on the sunshine, yes. All right, 8:24. And I know Kristy's a little bit busy. I think she's doing her hair. So, all right, let's put this to the side. Put that to the side. So I have a little, some cutouts. I had cut out a while ago. I was making bees. So this is the body of the bee, and this is the head of the bee. I have some hearts here. Maybe we'll do some hearts. I've got a welcome sign. Let's do all the things. No, do I want to? Yeah. All right, I'm going to do the welcome sign in black. And this is Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in rich black. And I'm using a Dollar Tree bag as my, paper saver here, like my tabletop saver. Mary, hey, Mary from the Painted Peach, hey! How are you? It was so funny, you guys thought you were like, for my commute from work is about, in the afternoon, it's about half an hour. There's more traffic in the afternoon. But yeah, I watched you all my way home. And, obviously I was driving, so I couldn't really comment. So I would and there wasn't a lot of traffic. I think I take the back roads. So it was fun watching you guys. Hawk, whoa, it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. You need this. You've been a really big fan and your mom is kind of homeless. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to say that. Oh, man. And that's so old. Come on. All right, so I'm using a sponge dauber. This is metal. It's really hard to paint on metal. You really want to use a foam brush. I'm just going to dry in between coats. But hey, thank you so much for, coming on and at least trying to get me to say that. And happy birthday. Maybe you can find somebody else to say that for you. Or, if you're lucky, and just kind of pouncing on it. Well, not kind of. I am pouncing on it. It's pretty much the best way to apply the paint. Because if you swipe it on, it kind of swipes off. And you guys, I'm looking forward to doing your lounge with you, their artist lounge. It would have to be I know Tuesdays are no good. Wednesdays I work. On a Wednesday I don't work, or maybe if you do Thursdays or a weekend edition, maybe, and we can do one afternoon. And speaking of afternoons, you can't wait. Me too. This Saturday, I am hosting a live crafting event right here on YouTube. So definitely, watch for that. I'll be posting something on my community page. So join us. Come meet some new crafters. I think it starts in the afternoon, right? I think Corey from Creative Roots Art might be the first one. All right, so I have the welcome done. See that there. Let's see if we've got some hearts here. All right, now I'm going to get the yellow and some of the black And we're going to paint the bee. I need more yellow. Thought you were the first one. No, I'm not first. I'm somewhere, I think, at 8 o'clock. You're 4. So you're the first one. You're the first one. I'm actually making it for a friend. I have a friend that absolutely loves bees. Okay. Let's get the bee painted. All right, I'm going to paint the whole thing yellow, and then I'll do the black stripes. And then I went out and got some rebar the other day because I didn't have any black wire, and I grabbed some black rebar. It's right over there. I'll show you when I grab it, to make the wings and the antenna. I'm really excited about this bee. And there's yellow in it, and I've been loving the yellow. Thank you, Sharon. And let's do a yellow heart. And these are all wood pieces that I cut with my XTOOL laser cutting machine. But I'm sure you can get, you know, these wood shapes anywhere. I mean, you can find hearts in all shapes and sizes. Okay, let it dry. Thank you, Sharon. You're not nervous at all. Why would you be nervous? There's no need to be nervous. And I'm just going around the edge of the heart. Ooh, it's kind of neat looking, right? Do the same thing over here. Put that to the side. All right, let's do the black stripes. I cleaned all my brushes. There she is. Hey there, I hope you're okay. I was a little worried. I was like really wanting to check my messages to make sure you were okay. All right, now I'm going to make the black stripes for the bee. And it's not perfect. See? It's not perfect. I'm not even going to stress about it being perfect. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about right now is Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's shirt. Anyone else? Peanuts are coming back too. I'm seeing them everywhere. All right, I'm just going to leave you right there, dry. But I'm not going to lie, that little right there, it does bother me a tiny little bit. Tiffany, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a good week so far. Okay, here's that. I just need to get my little wood pieces so I can prop this guy up. All right, and these are just scrap wood, little pieces of scrap wood shapes that were left over from me cutting on the laser. I keep everything because you never know. I mean, like, it could be an egg. Alrighty. Now the face. Oh, I gotta make the face. But this is how that guy's gonna be. All right, let's get out my black marker, my black paint marker. All right, so this I got from Joann's, and obviously Joann's is not around anymore, but it's an oil-based paint marker. You know what? My week has actually been pretty good so far. It really has. All right, and let's so hard, so hard. All right, let's do, it'll be easiest. Just like squinting happy eyes, a little nose, and a big smile. Something simple. Something really simple. All right, is all this paint? Do I need to do any more painting? No, I need to like start building. All right. See, one and done. This is why, like, I love these, but I hate them. That I know. My Dollar Tree is right next door to Joann's, so I would like. That's where I would spend my lunch break. I would go into one, and then run through the other. And I miss it. And every time, I drive past it on my way home from work, and I just look, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Let's put this over here. I just want to make sure my hands are a mess. So I don't. All right, let's put this together. All right, let me get rid of all this stuff here, and. Okay, like I said, I have rebar, and it's really heavy. I got this at the hardware store. I'm going to make the antenna first. I need something to curl it with. Grab a little skewer. I'm going to need special pliers because it's not like, I think it's 16 gauge. And I'm going to make some little curly cues for the antenna. You love my shirt? Hey, Shoppe! You were cleaning up after supper? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Did you go live today? I'm just trying to make this curly cue, and it doesn't want to curl. I think maybe 16 gauge might be a little too thick. Right, why is this one not cutting that well? And the other one's just like, there we go. Alright, and I'm going to use hot glue. Oh, this is all going to be wonky. No live, but you did upload a pre-recorded video to your Facebook page. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna go watch. Yay. Ah. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. Now I gotta make the wings. I was thinking of making like some sassy arms. We'll see how that goes. Right. I've got to shape this into wings. One's a little bit bigger than the other. Let's fix that. All right, I'm just trying to get these to stay so that the glue will hold them and I won't need that much. And I'm thinking I should probably maybe put some fabric over it just to kind of seal it in a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I grabbed the worst scissors. No one's going to see the back, but I just want to make sure that they don't get all wonky. I know sometimes I feel like when I put a hanger on the back of a sign, if you put a little bit of fabric, that kind of reinforces it, because sometimes the fabric sticks better than just leaving like a twine or a wire alone. Sometimes. All right, and I am going to put those little pieces that'll give this some dimension and let it sit up, and I am going to mix the glues. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac glue and the hot glue. Fabri-Tac is for the long-term hold and the hot glue is for the quick hold. That's how it's looking so far. Okay. Just have to wait for this glue to set up a little bit before I turn it over and attach the head. That didn't sound right, right? And I wonder if I can make sassy arms. No, I don't think I'm gonna risk sassy arms tonight. All right. Do the same thing. A little bit of permanent glue and a little bit of hot glue. I do need to refill this little jar. Oh my goodness. Look how cute. So cute. All right, let's get him on here. And let's see if I can find a Jenga block. That might work. That might work. I like that. That might work. All right. Wood glue. Wood to wood, wood glue. You could take him for a walk. I could, right? Thank you, Shauna. Oh, Sharon, thank you. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of wood glue because, you know, you're gluing wood to wood. And this is, I got these little containers at Dollar Tree. And this is Gorilla Glue. This is a container, but it's always so hard to like get this to flow and get it to, so I put it in this little jar. It makes it so much easier, although you did see me struggle. But just a little bit, not as much as I would have struggled because the glue sets up in that, and it takes forever for the glue to drop to the bottom, and then you have to clean out all of the glue on the tip. The Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, where did that go? This one's going to take forever. I need to refill it. I did the same thing. My Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, I have a big bottle. I just put it in this little bottle because, you know, it should make it easier. But it's almost empty, so of course it's taking longer. And then the hot glue. Okay, right there. You're welcome, right there. Maybe I should have planned it a little better before I glued it all together. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm just going to do it really quick for now, and then I'll go back later and do it better permanently. Here's what I got so far. Where did you get the bee kit? Oh, I made it. I designed it myself. I have a laser cutter. Absolutely love my laser cutter. I don't know, do I want a little one? Black. Big heart. Does it look funny? Is the heart too big? Is the heart too big? I might have to think on that. Might have to think on that. I like that. Okay. How stinking cute! Oh, Levon, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. And, you know, I've got 8 minutes left. And, oh, you know what? I brought out these little, do I need them? No, I don't need them. I think those are good. So I have this bee. Can you see it? It's got little bees on it. This is actually from Dollar Tree. I believe it's from last year. And I coffee stained it. Let's make a bow. You don't hear me saying that very often. But let's make a bow. Oh, thank you. You would love a laser cutter, but you can't fit any more things in your den. I hear you. And you know what? The laser cutter that I have, it's the XTOOL M1, maybe Ultra, or just the M1. It's the size of a big printer. So it's, you know, if you have room for that. And it's just, if you want some information, you can message me. I do have an affiliate link. I am partnered with XTOOL. I absolutely love it. It's so easy to use. It's not only a laser cutter, it also cuts paper, it engraves. It's a vinyl cutter, so it blade cuts and laser cuts. And I have a ton of room for it to vent. It's right next to a window, so I just stick the hose out the window whenever I cut. Do I want to use, I don't know if I want to use the bow maker. Like, I love the bow makers, but if you're using like thicker ribbon, it's wonky when it comes out. All right, so this is just some black burlap. And let's do, I don't know what I'm just, maybe I do need the bow maker out. All right, that's gonna go like this. So stinking cute. Oh my goodness. So cute. Can I fit that yellow ribbon in there? maybe I can wrap the yellow ribbon. Wrap the yellow ribbon around the center of the bow. So did anybody else tie a yellow ribbon go through their minds? Anybody else know that song? Bonus points if you remember who sings that song. Why are bows so difficult? All right, I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna glue. Ow. Tony Orlando! Yes! Around the old oak tree. Tony Orlando. And Dawn. Can't forget Dawn. He used to have a TV show. Does anybody remember that? Right? Didn't he used to have a TV show? I remember I used to, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, they all used to watch it. All right. I guess I have to squeeze this black burlap in the middle so it kind of looks like a bow, and then I can attach the other bow to the front of it. I'm just making up my own bow stuff. You remember that show? Yes, Judy, Tony Orlando, and Dawn. Corey from Creative Roots Art and Mary from the Painted Peach, on Wednesday nights they go live and they paint. They're, you know, they have this little artist lounge, it's called, and sometimes no rules. Okay, really, in bow making. And they were talking about you know, when we were younger, you know, because I go on at 8 and they're like, oh, that's late. And you know, when we were younger, we used to, like, you know, remember, like, the clubs and the bars wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't open till late. You wouldn't go out till like 10 o'clock. You'd stay out all night and then get up in the morning, go to school, go to work, whatever, wherever you had to go, but you could do it. And they were talking about old dances. And I was like, the very first dance I went to, the hustle was popular. And disco. And they're a lot younger than me. The electric slide. Oh. And to this day, like, I still have to follow along. I still, like, I know it, you know, like, you have muscle memory. And then this was on a little birdhouse that I got from Dollar Tree, and and there was a few of them. This is my last one. It's a little bee. I mean, it doesn't really go. I should paint it black, but I have 1 minute. But black would be really cute. But no, that's cute too. That's really cute too. And look at that. I'm making a project with a bow on it. And then I'll put a hanger on this, or you know what? You don't even need a hanger. You can just, you know, want to put it on your shelf. Grab a little, where is it? Where is it? I just had it last night. All right, this is like, this is way too small, but you know, one of those things that you can put like the plate on, or a little decor piece. This is way too small for this plate, but You could do, you know, you could put it on a stand. It's not gonna hold. But I might put a hanger on it. She wants to hang it. Hopefully she likes it. But here it is, all finished. Look. And like for once, I don't think the bow is stupid. Oh, I see, do the hustle. Oh, thank you, Shelby. So darn cute. Kristy just sent a telegram message. She's running a little late. Okay, good. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you, Laurel. Sharon, now it's stuck in your head. Do the hustle. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Shauna. LeBron, thank you. The bow, yeah, like just simple. And you know, like oh my goodness, I totally forgot. I had like, look, I brought out flowers. Should we do a little bit more to the bow or do we just leave it? What do I do? The bow looks great. Look, I brought out the extra stuff too, and I was just so excited that, I don't know, should I go for the extra? Will it work? It's the extras that always get me. The extras are too extra and it overwhelms me. That's why I like quick, easy, simple. Life is complicated enough. Oh my gosh, Laurel, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna message you after the live. Oh no, what do you think? Oh, that looks cute. I think if I put the flowers might be too much. Yeah, too much. Another project. But these look really cute in there. I like these little thingamabobs in there. And these are, I don't know what it is. This came from Walmart. I don't know if it has a name, but this is from Walmart. And it's like that berry bush from Hobby Lobby, which I never had, you know, never had any of them, but I know it was really popular. Ah, oh no. Oh no, you said leave it and I already put these on. Ah. It looks cute, Shelby. It looks cute, I promise. It really does. I'll show you. I had some Excelsior out too. Look, Shelby. It looks cute, right? It's not too much. Oh my goodness. And I keep thinking this little guy needs something on him. It looks great either way. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. All right. Let's give him a little bow tie. Come on. You know what I need? I need some colorful buttons. All my buttons are neutral. And every time I go to Dollar Tree, they have this box. It says jar of buttons, but they only have the black ones. And I remember one time I did see, oh my gosh, I did see the box of bright buttons, and I passed it up thinking, nah, I don't want it. But now that's all I want. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even. He's getting even cuter. Look. Oh my goodness. I adore it. You love buttons? You know, buttons, you know, it's a great little topper. You make a bow, stick a button on it. The finishing touches, Sharon, yes. Right? You know, like it's the easiest thing to do. And buttons look beautiful on bows. You know what? I love buttons. I do. Yeah, I love buttons. Thank you, Regina. All right, friends, thank you so much. Kristy should be coming on soon. Hopefully her hair will be gorgeous. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you click that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate that. It really does help our channels. Like I said, I hit a milestone. I hit 2,000 subscribers. I am so thankful for each and every one of you, and especially my friends that come back every Wednesday and share Wednesday with the Artistry Collective. It means so, so much to us. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here and join me every Wednesday night. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you. I'm so excited. But yeah, we adore you. We appreciate you. We have so much fun. The Artistry Collective, Shauna, myself, and Kristy, we really are friends. We get along so wonderfully. We just mesh. And you are guaranteed to have fun. Shauna and I are usually on for an hour, and then Kristy kicks it up. She goes into the late nights. All right, friends, thank you again. And as always, know if anyone needs to hear this, know that you are not alone and that you matter. And we create here for creativity's sake. All right, friends, have a great night. I will see you Saturday. I will be live Saturday right here on YouTube. I am hosting a YouTube live. I believe we start at 4 p.m. But I'll post the schedule up. I'll do it right after this live. So mark your calendars. If you're not doing anything, if it's raining by you, like it's going to be here, spend the day with us. All right. I will see you then. Goodbye for now.